"Let's get out and have some pizza," said Mr. Wildey. For once we all approved of his plan. He drove out of the brain and back to the nose. Just then, the dog sneezed and the bus flew out. Through the windows we saw the Fritz sitting at a table. Splash down! We landed right in her water glass. Achoo! Look, it's the Frizz! She's eating pizza with her mom. So that's what M stands for. Smell Like a Moth by Amanda Jane. This moth has a sense of smell, but it does not have a nose. Its smell cells are on its feathery antenna. A male Polyphemus moth can smell a female moth from miles away. The bus got a good washing. It needed one. Then a waiter accidentally knocked over the glass. We were tossed onto Miss Frizzle's pizza. Mr. Wildey tried to get away, but the pizza had extra cheese. While we were spinning our wheels, the Fritz decided to take a bite. Oops! I wish my class could be here. They must be great kids. Yes, they are, and they love pizza, too. We're landing on Miss Frizzle's pizza. Uh-oh, she looks hungry. Eek! We'd been chewed out by teachers before, but this was ridiculous. We had to escape fast. Mr. Wildey gunned the engine, and the bus lurched out of the cheese and onto Miss Frizzle's tongue. It was covered with bumps. Between the bumps were deep gaps. Looking down into one, we saw food molecules being washed into the taste buds by saliva. Then a wave of it swept us down, too. Do taste buds work better wet or dry? By Molly. They work better when they are wet. Food molecules dissolve in the liquid. Then they easily slide down between the bumps on your tongue. Big and little bumps on the tongue. Frizzle fact, some of your taste buds are on your throat, cheek, and the roof of your mouth, but most are on your tongue. We have to get away from those big, strong, gleaming, white teeth. Don't worry, we'll be safe down in the gap, nerve, food molecules, taste bud, taste cells inside bud, big bump, little bump, gap. We could have hidden out in the gap until Miss Frizzle finished chewing, but that must have seemed too boring to Mr. Wildey. He had school bus fever. He hung a sharp left into one of the taste buds. The taste cells inside the bud were changing the taste into nerve messages. Vroom, vroom. This will give us a taste of excitement. I prefer the taste of chocolate myself. Gap. Receptor cell inside bud, taste bud, nerve. Your sense of smell helps you taste. By Gregory. When you chew, food molecules go into the air in your mouth. Then the air flows up the back of your throat and into your nose. When your nostrils are closed, the air cannot flow. That's why you may not taste much when you have a cold. Smell cells, tongue, food. Here are the receptor cells the kids have visited so far. Rods and cones in the eye, hair cells in the ear, smell cells in the nose, and taste cells in the tongue. Before we knew it, we were traveling on a pathway of nerves to a taste area of Miss Frizzle's brain. We climbed off the bus and stood on her taste cortex. Now we could taste what our teacher tasted. Wahoo! It's our 4th visit to a brain. This time it's Miss Frizzle's brain. Uh-oh, this could be our most dangerous trip yet. Taste center, tongue, taste nerve, frizzy hair, anchovy pizza. How many flavors can you taste? By Ralphie. Our taste cells can detect only 4 tastes: bitter, sour, salty, and sweet. But people can taste over 10,000 different flavors. How is this possible? It's chocolate. Scientists say all the flavors we taste are mixtures of the 4 basic tastes, combined with the many different smells of foods. Frizzle fact: you can't taste with your mouth alone. You need your brain too. We thought we'd love the taste of Miss Frizzle's pizza, but yuck, it was covered with anchovies. We were so grossed out that we ran away from the taste area of the brain as fast as we could. Luckily, Mr. Wildey followed us in the bus. Blah! This pizza is awful. Hasn't she heard of pepperoni? Don't talk, run! Wait for me! Taste sensations. Catfish win the taste contest by Wanda. A catfish may have the most taste buds of any animal. It has 175,000. That's about 50 times as many as the average human. Most of the taste buds are on the outside of the catfish's body. It can taste the food before eating it. I can't taste with my back and my sides and my head. I can taste with my back and my sides and my head. Chickens come in last by John. Chickens can taste, but not very well. They have only 24 taste buds. 24 is plenty for me, thanks. After all, it's only chicken feed.